I'm gonna go on to... I have my Wi-Fi on, right? I'm not gonna do the same stupid shit I did last time, where I left my Wi-Fi off. Was using my phone to check on chat and everything. Meanwhile, I'm using up my data. I used up like 4 gigs from one game. It was so stupid. Okay, it is not showing us online just yet.
No, it takes a minute.
There does seem to be people who are on. There does seem to already be a... comment. But I can't get to it to check, so if you have commented, I have not yet seen it.
I have. It's King Killer AJ and Start Coyote. They said, yo, let's go, and then go kill Will. Let me see if they're ready.
Alright, so thank you for joining us, folks. Today we're going to end up having the Battle Bizkts versus the Burnt Ashes. Actually, Burnt Ashes is a brand new team that has yet to play. They've just kind of got themselves composed together fairly recently. There's a few veterans, I think, on Battle Bizkts. Actually, there's a veteran on Burnt Ashes too, and a couple subs.
No.
Vix?
The sub is the veteran.
Yeah, Vix and Real Golden Boy are people that have played before. Well, I've seen overrated Cookie, or underrated Cookie, as technically, in a game before, haven't I?
No.
No? Okay.
He's been a free agent for like ever. I'm gonna start while you talk since it takes setup time.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
You guys just keep going.
And for those, I mean, obviously, as you see right here, we're going to Oasis first, but our remaining maps will end up being for the afternoon. What will be Hybrid and all the others?
We've got Hollywood coming up.
Hollywood
Yeah, Hollywood has a Halloween, so we're definitely gonna use the festive version. And then Horizon and Watchpoint, and if we get to a tiebreaker, we go to Lijiang.
Perfect.
Nice.
I don't have spectator buttons
So-
set on my account, so I'm just gonna be aimlessly wandering my camera around.
For those of you watching, we're going to end up having Battle Bizkts in magenta, while Burnt Ashes will be in green.
Greeny boy. How are the amazing casters doing? Sai is asking. I'm doing fantastic, Sai.
That's good to hear.
So we back in the month. Sorry.
How about you, Guardians? You've
I'm
got your
doing
plans this
pretty
evening,
good.
but not right now, yeah?
Doing pretty good. I'm getting pumped up for this evening, mostly.
Yeah, I haven't seen a T1 game in a while. I'm excited.
It's true.
Yeah,
They're
they're
a little
like
far
never
few
play.
between. It's kind of why we're trying to get more of them in. So that way we can start making it a little bit more frequent for T1 games. 'Cause some of the skill that these guys are going to end up having is, you know, something that we all kind of want to aspire to, right? So it does look like we're going to start off with a dive that has a bunker mix in. Burnt Ashes.
That
Interesting.
sounds about right.
I'm curious to see how this works out.
So
That
they're
sounds
all
about
meeting up around the jump pad.
Ashes are taking the high ground.
All the faces that are getting put in chat right now.
Winston's down. He's got no jump. He's got the level, and he's 4-on-1 immediately knocked. Not the best start for Kiwi over there.
You got Kyle on tank. That's scary enough as it
Ooh.
is.
A solid sleep dart on the Tracer to get eliminated by Husky Mario. Who I
That's a good
guess
idea.
is...
Run,
I'm
Cookie, run!
trying to sit here and remember some of the people's names in Discord, but this is going to be impossible, so...
Which ones?
Whoever the Husky Mario is.
Husky Mario's not in the server.
Oh,
There
we have a
goes,
lever.
Blue.
We are going to need to pause
You
this,
have the
aren't we?
pause button. Yeah, you have to pause it. Right
Where's the-
stick.
It's not doing it.
Push down on it.
I
Real
am.
hard. It's supposed to be set. Maybe Tay took it off.
I think so. That'll be super annoying if she did.
He's back.
Yinman's back, but they're spectating now, so
I'm
this is
moving
gonna be
him,
a
I'm
problem.
moving him, I'm moving him.
Okay. in between matches, I'm gonna have to actually end up taking a quick look at the settings. Sorry, stream.
Big Sigma ult with a huge anti as well. Gets to 3 now.
Husky going for that off angle.
They're all saying that Will is hungover. Yeah, so are like all 3 of us.
Yeah.
Maybe not Guardians.
It's
that'll be me
3:30
tomorrow.
in the afternoon. Like,
That'll be tomorrow.
That is why I am not castled for tomorrow.
Kyle is up there.
Yeah, is that Kyle? Damn.
Yeah, get out of there, Kyle. Get back. What are you doing?
He's alright.
Husky
Shout
Mario
out to
got a pick in
Luigi
there.
there. He's got the good sleep start at the beginning and then a huge anti on Kyle's ult as well.
Go, Mimi.
Oh, we got
Another sleep start.
disconnect.
I can't do anything. Just check it. Just check the control right now. It's okay.
Take your medicine.
Guys, we suck. It's okay. We're missing a pause button. It's
Moderator pause game is set to R3.
it's just not doing it.
Yeah, Will's got a pick.
Oh,
you're not
I am
the-
not the moderator. You are.
Fuck.
I don't own the match.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Okay. Tell me when.
You're the owner.
This match is basically over though. So pissed.
This
Well,
round
it's
is
one
over, yeah.
round.
Okay, here, let me just put this now that I have it. I'm sorry there, guys.
Better late than never.
Yeah. I went, and as soon as I took a look at it, it was like, it's bound. Oh, it says moderator. I am not the owner of the lobby. This is probably why we end up wanting to have the host also be the mod or owner.
Ugh. Huh.
Kaylee is apparently stepping away as well anyways, so...
I'm gonna have a stroke. Kame's the one that got kicked out.
Yeah, Kame is.
Both sides are saying to just let it go into round 2
Okay.
and hit pause.
If they're both saying it, then yeah. Alright, you good?
Roll it
Yeah.
through.
Alright, let's go back.
Put he's here. If you're in the lobby screen, put him back onto Ashes.
Okay.
Get here.
Because it keeps having him join as a spectator, so...
This is also really bizarre. That is super unfortunate, though, for Burnt Ashes have their very first round, although, you know, hopefully they have the positive attitudes there to know that, you know, part of their loss could be due to bad connection. And it lets them kind of gear up for the next set. Actually, I really like the fact that after this last update that they did for the Halloween Terror, that they fixed a bunch of, like, the color blind option stuff, like, so when you end up going to like the score screens, it actually properly gives you the colors on the left and right.
Yeah.
It was so glitchy, so like before too.
And you know, we saw the connection obviously had something to do with it, but give credit to the Ashes for trying out something different and, you know, not sticking with Sigma Zario or Orisa Sigma.
Yeah.
I would have been looking forward to seeing how that worked.
We're still going with a Zarya Rhine play here, so this is
Cousin pops Golden Boy right at the beginning.
still not going with the standard typical Sigma Orisa thing.
Ashes are just really aggressive. They need to not push so deep.
Oh, and that quick shot through the Roadhog to land on
You
Vix.
gotta give respect to the McCree there, man.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
poor Vix.
Cousins has shown time and time again in this league that he can click on heads.
Oh yeah.
Cousins aggressive.
Well, the
His
shot
DPS is wild.
the shot for him
Immortality comes
was
through.
through a body, so he
Taken
couldn't
down.
even see him.
Oof.
Hog trying to get onto that. Oh, and we also have Kiwi on
coming
full
from
charge,
both sides
basically, but
here.
gets obliterated by 9 Flowers as he ends up trying to
Let me show you.
Nine Flowers got
push
three
into
there.
that back. Yeah.
And the battle is... I'm not even going to try to say that,
Biscuits.
but...
Battle
the
Just say
biscuits will hold.
biscuits.
The battle biscuit.
So is it Kill Will or Kiwi? I'm confused.
It's Kill Will,
It's Kill Will.
but
Can I just
because
call him Kiwi?
Yes.
I mentioned Kiwi too.
He said
Three
he
are
said
taken
he
down
went
with
with
the
Kiwi.
Sigma ult. Golden Boy goes down with it.
Sai said Ashes are really aggressive. At least the one I know is. Thanks, Sai. Thanks.
Can't tell if that was a compliment or a shot. Vix
Kill Will's
actually
making up
swapped
for
over
lost time
to
now.
McCree to counter the enemy McCree, since he wasn't able to do a whole lot as Tracer. That McCree was keeping him at bay. They very well, it looks like they are actually. There they go.
Yeah, Cousins' team is just going to back up and let them have it and regroup right now.
Sai just said D's biscuits. You guys are
Cookie
funny.
commanding this first choke here. Oh, gets hooked into whole hog.
He's isolated with the hog ult as well.
Kaylee comes in with the... Oh,
That's a
never mind.
huge grab dragon combo.
I was just gonna say, Kaylee came in with the
Yikes.
save for the beat, but all of a sudden the grab and the dragon come out simultaneously and just obliterates them. That actually is, I think, one of the... I mean, have they always had the racist Luigi on Zen? I don't remember the Zen before.
They had him at Baptiste at the beginning.
Okay,
Yeah, she
Yeah,
wasn't-
they didn't have a trans up.
I was gonna say, because they're really low on their trance, so it's one thing I didn't actually
Shatter
notice.
comes through, gets
There's
through.
that shatter from Cookie.
He's
See,
got the
now
Discord on him,
the
he's in trouble, but he got
Ashes
two.
cap
He got
the
three.
point, they're staying.
No
Yeah,
wonder
this
they
is the
didn't
first time we
mind
actually get to
the,
see them hold on to it. Because they're
Yeah.
unfortunate first round.
Can I point out that Vix swapped to McCree because Cousin was countering his Tracer?
Oh, that's what I was saying.
So
is that
now we're
Vix
having
swapped.
a Vix Cousin battle, which I love. I love them. Can we establish that Kame kinda has my MVP vote at the current moment? For a team kill dragon?
Still playing
Literally
on that.
saving them that point. That's what I'm saying, for now. There's Cousin.
Solid
They're gonna retake here.
Lux and
Yep.
Deadeye combo.
Yeah.
Mario just trying to look.
Will they be able to
Scouting
retouch?
down.
Yeah, they should be able to retouch.
They should be able to retouch. Especially now that they've gone with the Tracer.
The Tracer's
Blue
underneath
going.
though.
Can you guys not insult
Please don't
people
touch us.
in our chat? That would be great. Thanks.
Why, what are they saying?
Someone said these ashes are so shit.
Why, they're doing work, man.
I don't know, you might have spoken
They
a
got
little
in
too
there.
soon, dude.
I know, right? You may have jinxed it with your toxicity. And he gets Cousin as he was trying to get that Mega.
The trance is coming through now, trying to touch, but it's
They're
too
both.
late.
Why does it say they're both at 100?
That's interesting.
Stop it! Bacon just showed up in the chat and said no team is running Orisa Sigma. They're both throwing.
If everyone is throwing, then really no one is throwing.
How do you know them if only one of them
What do you
just
mean?
got?
And
Someone said
now we
I
have
know
this.
them.
Okay.
I mean, their team just came to existence like 2 days ago.
And nobody was really on a team beforehand. That wasn't like...
Yeah, who do
Yeah.
you know? I'm curious.
You know, maybe one person, maybe?
Alright, round 3, here we go.
Yeah, here we go, here we go.
I don't doubt. A lot of people seem to know Kill Will in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we got an Orisa Hog on both sides.
Orisa
Yeah,
Hog
the
both
only
sides.
differences here are the Tracer, Doomfist on one for each side, and then a Moira instead of a Ana. Well, the healers are different on both sides.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really just the tank lineup that's the same.
Race, I'm not gonna say that. Luigi with another sleep.
That's safe. That's safe.
Take the save route.
Does look like the Bizkts have taken first control.
Mm-hmm.
Solid way to start off final round tiebreaker of the map.
Tails has switched on to Mercy now, so they're gonna run a Mercy more right here. That was a great hog hook right there.
Oh, that is so
Taking out Kyle.
unfortunate. Yeah. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting Crimson is Kyle.
Yeah. He's
9
switches
flowers
back and
taken out
forth.
by Kiwi.
Ooh, Cousin just took out Vix, but got taken right back out by Kame.
Oh, the hook got blocked, but he still ends up getting the pick
Yeah,
up on the
Kaylee got the res.
Anna.
Bacon said Cousin's a bot. Tell him to 1v1 me.
Okay.
Widow 1v1 or...
The Olden Glory gets
Done.
shot in the head. That's another halt hook combo, this time on the Bizkts side.
Out comes the back,
Cousin's
Deadeye.
dead, I got no value.
Yeah, it didn't really do anything, but c'est la vie. We do have Mario, who's now
Did they
swapped
cap
over to
point
the-
back? They did cap point back.
No, they were on
Husky had Doom, yeah.
at the
Used
beginning of
Doom.
this map, round. Okay.
Cousin was Doom a while ago.
Okay.
Was he?
Yeah.
I
Doom
got
all
the
by
hook on a
himself.
McCree there, but couldn't finish it.
Doom's waiting for the,
Sandy said talk about the lobsters. We didn't get there yet. We don't do it during team fights. We'll do
Hooked
that.
out
I'll
of
do that.
high noon, 9 flowers popping off with the nano right now. Absolutely shuts down VX. And then takes out the rest of the team with the assistance of Luigi's nano there. Watch out for whole hog in tiny rooms. Lesson of the day.
Yep, pretty much. He'll
Another
hold you
big
up on
halt
the
hook right
ceiling
there.
while he beats you up. With a double tire. Dude, Kame
They're gonna take
is
this
doing
fight.
so good. Kame and Cookie over there. Really holding it down.
This has been back and forth. I've been enjoying this.
It's good. I think Ashes just needed to like get settled in what they were doing.
It helps that no one's DCing anymore.
Yeah.
That is a big helper. Constantly not going in 5v6, yeah.
And it was Kame too that was getting kicked out.
High noon comes through, gets 2.
Oh, Kyle
Oh,
and
this might be
Mario.
Oh, they're all getting... The Luigi's sleep on that whole hog.
They're just gonna clean this up, and now probably be the
Yep, there's the team
There we
kill.
go.
In map 1 seems like it's gonna go to whatever their name
Pushing
is.
up
The
to
Bizkts.
Biscuits. Guardians, do you want to do a little donation speech?
Oh, yes.
Make sure you mention the lobsters to appease Xanu.
Okay, there are lobsters. They exist. Eat them. Alright, so...
No, don't eat them! We gotta save the lobsters!
Nah, lobster's delicious. Anyways, so we are now a affiliate at the moment. We can accept some donations, some subs,
yeah.
and everything. We're using it to help out the stream a little bit more in the future. So if you're so obliged, cheer on your teams, support us.
Use some bits to vote for an MVP. We can do a chat vote. Alright, let me. So that would be, we're 1-0 right now, going into
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
And what will we be seeing after Hollywood?
Hollywood, Horizon, Watchpoint is the rest of our lineup. So if you could do Hollywood, but make sure it's the Halloween one.
Is there any way to make sure of that? Because it only just gives
think
me the
there's a
option.
different
It's an
option
option.
on the
When you
map.
go into maps, it'll say Hollywood and then
Oh.
Hollywood Halloween.
Is.
Yeah, right behind you.
Can you also swap Husky Mario and Ripken?
I
Please?
can. We're also going to end up needing to... Husky Mario, that's the one that's not... Oh, what the heck?
He was in queue, so you're gonna have to move him back out.
That was Ligma, wasn't it?
Yeah. Ligma Mochi. Put Ripken in.
And then I'm going to make sure that you can only spectate blue. And that you can only spectate blue. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to switch you to blue. Up to spectators. I want you to spectate blue only. Alright, give me a little check to make sure that we're okay with the captains there.
Let me tag them.
Where's Jajonak?
Let's see what's
Oh,
going
Kyle
on
got
in
to
our
be-
chat.
Straight up ducks with 245 bits right there.
We
Thank
got
you,
Zanny
sir.
with 11 as well,
Cheering
and we
on
have
some Go
Stark
Will.
Coyote with 1. So thank you to all 3 of you.
Oh, those are ones that I actually missed on the thing.
Yeah, they're before Ducks.
Oh,
Alright, we got the ready from the captains.
Both of them?
Yep.
excellent.
Alright.
Thank you very much. We
Go
are
for
going
it.
to get started. But you have no idea how much you have revolutionized my whole custom game map thing now that I know that you can actually just turn on the festive ones.
And all of them are there too.
I
That's the
saw
best part.
winter ones, and yeah. My curiosity, is it going to stay after the event?
It should, because it's Halloween and they still have the lunar option and the
Winter ones,
Christmas
yeah.
I
options.
was always a big fan of
There's
this
a
Hollywood
jet.
map, just because it's not like super over the top Halloween-y. You've not got any sort of map changes. It's just aesthetic, which is nice.
There is one, because I don't remember there being this haystack. Or is there anything
don't
here?
remember
The
this.
haystack.
Is it usually a car?
The haystack was a car originally.
It's a car,
yes.
right, okay. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I don't remember there being something there.
Fair.
Oh, there's a coffin in here. Little candles and pumpkins. The candles float. Oh, they're so cute.
All right, let's have a look at
Babylon.
what are we gonna get here from each team.
Battle Biscuits will be on defense first, and it does look like they're going with
Widow.
a bunker. Yeah, but of
Widow.
course Biscuits is going Widow, and it does look like we're going to go with a...
Pharmacy.
The Widow Pharmacy. Yep.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
That's normal for Cousin and Kyle.
Yeah.
With both of them on DPS, because Kyle switched to DPS, putting Ripken on tank.
Kyle's DPS is rolling through, dude.
I'm scared. I'm very scared. Sai said I'm broke. Can I donate my love instead?
I mean, sure.
And then
I
he
don't
said,
know
you're gonna
why.
see Genji jump into the haystack and take out enemies as they go past.
VX with
That'd
the
be if
immediate
I
swap
was
on the
playing,
Widow
okay?
here.
Ooh, Vix is gonna counter the Widow with the Widow.
Oh, we're going to see some Widow battles. So they're going double sniper with a Ryan Zarya comp, and they're just going to try and push right into this bunker. They're going to end up resetting up, pushing back, giving a little bit of extra space to Ashes.
They just gotta
Ashes
take
need to regroup, though.
Pharah down.
It's tough now because they have to rely on Hanzo to help out Widow here, or else he's going to be attacked by both their Widow and their Pharah.
And there goes Hanzo.
There it goes.
Blue is getting taken out
VX is
by
pushing
the
forward. He's
Hanzo.
taking the high ground, but he's immediately getting dove by Widow and Pharah at the same time.
Yep. They can't. I don't think they can run double sniper into the Widow Pharah.
Yeah, because you're going to end up having the sniper battles happening, but you can't focus on having the sniper battle because now all of a sudden you're getting attacked by the Pharah. So you need to have the second hit scan to take care of the Pharah while you're having the snipe battle. Or you...
Yeah, you almost want a McCree Widow or Soldier Widow.
Or hell, get if you can get like something that can actually dive that Widow. You don't have the Widow battle. You have the Widow taking care. Yeah.
Get a Doomfist and go in and get out. Put pressure on that
Meanwhile,
Widow.
Ripken pulls out the enemy thing, and there's the first barrage.
Ooh,
Doesn't get anybody.
Just stopped it.
They're making some trades here. Like they could push up if they take this right. They let
Yeah,
the res come through though.
With the res respawn advantage at the moment, that could have actually been a good time.
That's a huge hook.
Ripken taking out Vix.
That T-Stalk coming through. And they're just gonna wait that one out.
When you become legal drinking.
Oh, that shot from Cousin on Vix over the head, or the top
Vix
of the
did take
bridge.
out Kyle, and it doesn't seem like Mercy
They're
could
gonna
get that
push it on
res
this.
off. So he swapped off Farah. They'll be able to get off the double sniper now because of the Farah swap.
But they're getting forced out right now from that whole hog.
Oh, there goes Mercy.
The
Hanzo's two before he's
Hanzo
taken
took
out.
2. They might be able to push back in.
No, there's not enough
Maybe
of them to actually
not.
do it. No, the numbers are off. Especially with Cousin being back. I mean, they have Baptiste on the way back right
They
now.
don't have. They used a bunch of ults in that last fight. They don't have a lot to push in.
They both got sights right now.
Actually, on defense, my bad. That was a great
Solid
pull again.
pull. The halt hook right there, just taking out Kyle.
This
they
would be a
both
great
got
opportunity for them to
sights.
push in. They have feet, and they have no
They
support
just
ults on the Cousin's
took
side.
down
Feet does
Immortality.
come out.
Oh,
Out
but there
comes
goes one
the-
support. There goes
Oh.
Orisa. Both Orissas.
Yeah, see, there's the Widow battle too.
Ripken is just
Cousin.
ripping
The
through him.
best defense against having a bad ult economy is clicking on heads.
They can't keep up the double sniper like this. Vix needs to swap off.
And it does look like Kyle switched over to a Reaper now.
Because he knows that they have to fight on point. They have to stay on point here for this last fight, so Reaper's gonna be really powerful.
Vix just took down Cousin. I don't know if they're gonna try and res.
Reaper does manage to get out. Out comes
We
the
got
dragons.
a dragon on point. Break down that immortality.
Ripken's now going up top just to take out those snipers.
They're on point. If they can get Ripken down, they can take it.
Yeah, they're not going to. They've
This
lost
is
way
gonna
too
be a
many.
haul here.
Nope, there's the last one.
And that
See,
looks
Reaper
like
flanked there, annihilated VX up top, and then went down and went to work on the tanks with Ripken.
no tick. Burnt ashes, unfortunately. See, I love this. You got the purple and then the green. And it actually comes off very Halloween-y anyways. That color scheme. It's perfect.
There are a lot of Killua fans in this audience here.
There are.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing really good, but I still think Kame sticks out a lot. I'm seeing him in that kill feed constantly. But Kill Will's polls are really good as well.
I think the tank play on both sides has been pretty good. I think so far the standout for me would be Luigi. He's been doing a great job of keeping his team up and getting some key sleeps and antis.
But he hasn't been on Ana that often. She hasn't been on Ana that often.
Well, he was on Ana most of Oasis, and then here he was playing what? Baptiste?
Mercy? No, yeah, Baptiste.
Baptiste. Pat
Yeah.
is Mercy.
That's right. Yeah, no, Luigi last in Oasis, there was what? I did capture one of the sleeps onto the Tracer that was kind of harassing them. And to have it
And
followed
whenever
up
they
by
were
Hanzo
comboing
and
tanks,
Vix.
there was always an anti-down on that team.
Yep.
And then even here, if you're running Bap Mercy, Baptiste is your primary healer. You want Mercy to be helping out your DPS a little bit more. So that just shows that he's pulling away his own weight here.
Alright, it looks like they're gonna be going
Her.
straight out. Luigi, is it her? Okay.
It's Mimi.
Oh, it's Mimi, okay. I don't know what they're... Oh, there's a solid
That's
hook
a
right off the start from...
Vix popped that one right off. It was a halt hook and then fan the hammer, I think. I didn't see what Vix did, but he got that kill right off.
Yeah. Looks like they're just waiting for their main tank to come back. Meanwhile, I think they're just aiming to see if they can actually get a quick pick. Another hook on one of the tanks. Solid choice for first pick. Ripken being the one that actually helped save that final push last time. Great choice for that.
Just a little bit eager right now.
Yeah.
They need to get themselves together here. They got plenty of time to do it though. There goes Kyle. There goes Mercy
and
on the
Mercy.
res, but she gets hooked.
Right now, we're still in this whole halt hook friggin' powerhouse meta.
But see, these guys, the Bizkts got to be careful here because you've just lost a minute and a half, and now they have ults.
Yeah.
They got a nano for this though. That could
they're
be
at
huge.
70% for all of Ash's ults right now.
Yeah, they're coming up on 6 ults very quickly here.
It looks like they're about ready to get themselves going in.
Crimson is mana. There's the immortality.
There's the dragons. They used all their ults at once to get them off.
Flashbanged and everything in the back.
They have both support ults still. But yeah, they used everything else. That could be a big hook. Yeah, there you go.
There you
That's
go.
what you want.
It's a good way to start it off, and it's in a spot that they're not going to be able to res that either.
Nice
So this
hook
is
on
going to
Pat,
be
too.
Ricken coming in with a whole hog.
And the damage boost. This might be a
There's a
good.
bongo. That's gonna push him off
DX
the
has got to
point.
step on point. I don't think he realizes it
He
though.
stepped.
And there
Not
goes
long
the
enough, though.
game. Well,
And it is
smash.
2-0 going into halftime.
Play of the game.
There's Ripken. This chat is all for Kill Will right now. All with their
least he's
alpha
got
male
some-
Will, Kill Will, PogChamp.
And with that, we will be moving into our self map, which you said was Horizon, I believe?
Yeah.
Awesome. And while we're doing that, if you wanted to make sure that there's actually going to be no subs that are coming in during this
I'll have a look.
next map here. Oh, it is right at the top, and I am going right past it.
I do that all the time. I always forget map 3 is at the top.
Yeah. But man, so like I think a big between having the sniper battles, the and some of the McCree battle that they had going on there, nothing's really been as impactful as this the halt hook combos. It's like the tank synergy right in between these maps here, I think, is what's causing wins more than anything.
Yeah, no, I think both tank lines are playing very solidly overall.
Mm-hmm. It's great. Which at one point in time I thought this whole halt hook thing was going to be dead, but nope. I almost
If
feel
you're
like
not doing halt hooks as Orisa and Hog, that's like the best part of their kit.
Oh, yeah,
Never go.
definitely the
you're
best
not
part of their
doing it
kit
right
is
if
their
you're not
combo. But I just don't see them much these days in my games anymore. I'm seeing the whole Sigma Orisa more often than not. Or it's even weirder when I go into comp and I end up seeing people that are just like, I'm gonna go Zarya with the Orisa. You don't
So,
even have any DPS
I just
that's
wanna
going
point
in.
out-
So,
The chat's all fighting over who's Will's biggest fan. I'm gonna have to say Dux's, because I mean, he donated 245 bits to
Yep.
vote for Will, so I think he kind of wins.
Duck does take the win. Is Duck actually in our server? By
I
chance?
don't think so.
Hmm.
Baby.
Well, Dux, if you're in our server, give us a heads up on your Discord name, because we do have donator tags that we'll end up doling out for about a month or something.
Yeah. The donate tags are for a week. The subscriber tags are for a month.
Okay.
Just watching them fight in the chat.
The score is 2-0 for the Bizkts, Maxasian.
We're not going with any subs?
Not that I know of, no.
And can we get a confirmation that they're both ready then?
The Ashes are ready.
Ashes are ready. Cousin and Kyle haven't said anything.
Okay. Ashes I could see being ready because, I mean, who do they need to sub? They have a solid 6 at the moment. No more, no less. Any pumpers? Like that.
I have no idea what that means.
As much as you guys always end up wanting to save the lobsters, I just want to cook the lobsters.
But we gotta save them so that you can eat them later. Eat their grandparents. We gotta keep the bloodline going.
Well, eating the grandparents is a good idea anyways, because usually the longer they live, the bigger they are.
Yeah. So you eat the grandparents, and then you let the young ones go to college and grow and
Actually,
big brain.
If I'm not mistaken, I think most of the time when they actually die, it's because they actually have grown too much to stay within their protective shells, and they just die from the environments over anything. I think technically, if they could always end up replenishing those shells and stuff, they could technically live forever, I think is what one of the things I read.
Alright, we got the
about.
ready from both teams.
Excellent, alright. Little lobster tidbit for you, though. They just continue to grow and grow. We're gonna get this zitch started.
We're on map 3, right?
We're on map 3, yes. This could be very well game point for the Bizkts. We will be going into a 4th map regardless, though, just for map differential purposes, obviously. Much like OWL.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised I haven't seen any dive yet, because that seems to be the thing in comp now. Whether it works or not.
Oh, just because everybody's just
Winston
like,
got
hey,
a
we
shield
can try it
buff,
again.
and Diva got her Matrix replenished a little bit quicker,
And then
now everyone's
Tracer.
like, let's play dive. But, you know, it doesn't usually work.
You're right, Sai.
I don't see
So
why
I said if someone donates 10,000 bits, we'll spend a full game spectating Will.
I think that is genius, Sai.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so the Bizkts will be defending first, and it looks like we have an Ashe Genji coming through.
Oh, yeah. Really? Kyle plays some Genji, eh?
Attackers incoming in 30
We'll find out.
I'm gonna have to inspect Kyle and be super critical.
An Omnic on the
Coming from
moon
a
is
goal.
not so special. There are more robots than humans in
Just a troll.
space.
Sticking with the Hoggerus on both
And he's
sides.
taking a very aggressive spot
Oh,
right
Vix
now.
took over the Hanzo.
attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
He's gonna end up waiting for them to get by, and he's gonna end up trying to go see if he can actually get a quick pick from,
Genji's sneaking, they don't know yet.
that's what I mean. He's taking a very aggressive position right now, but he can actually use it to his advantage. And he just sneaks up on Vix, tries to go for the quick kill, does not quite get it.
Now he's going after Zenyatta though. That's what he wanted in the first place.
More than
Vix is
likely,
doing a good
but
job keeping him at bay though.
Kaylee's doing a good job keeping Zen alive.
they do happen to get Kyle back up, and now you got...
They got him up without the immortality. That was I didn't even see that, guys.
Yeah, I didn't either. I think it was just fly in, get them back up. But right now they're relocating. Looks like they're transitioning back to point. Ash still maintaining this high ground. Not sure where to start going. Getting some... Oh! Did not want to get too far up in the air there.
There goes Genji. So Ash is on her way back from spawn.
Yeah.
Everyone else on the Bizkts are still set up here.
It's the score is 2-0, right?
It is.
Yeah, it's 2-0. So this could be point match for...
But we still do play all 4 maps.
Yeah, we do play all 4 maps. It's just more of for the match win itself. We'll still go.
Ooh, we got new caster.
And that was a nice little, out comes the blade right behind them all.
Ooh,
And the
Kyle.
What button do I have for Kyle? Vix back on that Widow. Oh, who is now getting chased down by the Genji. Oh, Kyle.
that was optimistic.
That was very optimistic.
Let's see if they can take advantage though. Nice halt. She was not able to finish there. It was the hog.
It does look like they're actually going to end up trying to take...
Bob
like,
is camping out on the high ground, and he's just firing away at point right now.
Bob is, yeah, he's stuck up on the high ground. He doesn't really have a good angle to be firing at them.
No, they just had a shield down, and they were able to mitigate that pretty well.
Yeah, so right now
It looks
does
like
look
this might
like
be a take here.
Ash has got control of that back corner. I'm just going to keep this. Hog comes in, try and stall, but...
Yeah.
really
Yeah, at that
just
point you gotta
means-
hop on or die.
Yeah, basically. And unfortunately, there's nothing to just quickly jump off to reset yourself. So you basically, it's like, well, I may as well just die and get reset real quick.
Alright, so 4 minutes to take second.
Both of them are going to end up setting up on this high ground right now.
Who's the defender?
First pick on blue.
Is it
Bizkts.
Kyle?
Biscuits. Yeah.
Yeah, those
Out comes the hog.
That was a
Ooh,
was
that
a
pull.
deflection of the pull.
I don't think you can deflect it.
That was really
You can deflect the pull, you just can't initiate it. Ripken got a little too deep there trying to go for that hook. They're rotating around, they're now going to end up going through main,
Source is
but
on
now
the
they've
point.
moved up the
Tanks
high
are on
ground.
point. So you got McCree up top still fighting again. Now it's
Out
going down
comes
the blade.
Blade.
And that leaves McCree to high noon from the top, and this looks like they're gonna set up here around point now.
Blocks, I know you applied to be a caster. We don't just like give it to you. I'll get there. Don't worry.
And it looks like they won't be able to touch.
Wow, that was actually
I would
nice.
say it's a good first push for
What is
the
that?
Ashes there.
Definitely, they got almost 3 minutes up on the clock in the bank. That's a great way to start this off.
Guardians, you might be able to answer my question.
Yo,
Inspire in our chat, his thing shows up as saying founder. Do you know what that means?
no,
Founder and 1 month subscriber.
I do not know of that one, to be honest. Interesting. Yeah, because I see the first that's beside his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google it.
That's a good call. But yeah, having 3 minutes on the clock on this map is pretty solid, because that second point can be a bitch to try and take.
Ready for battle.
That is true. At the same time, I do feel like Horizon is probably the one that goes to overtime the most.
Yeah, no, that's very true too.
I don't see it in like anything. So I have no idea what it means.
Mech said that it was one of the first. He was one of the first people to subscribe when the league first started. That's what it means. One of the founders of the stream.
Ah, okay. That's a kind of nice little note.
Well,
you
I'm
know.
glad you're still watching us.
Yeah,
Still hanging around.
because we've been streaming all last season too, so
We've been streaming since March.
yeah.
We had a Torb on defense.
Defend objective
Matorb? Oh, not Matorb.
No, man, no, Torb.
You should not have perms to edit our chat.
Oh, they get the halt down onto the Roadhog with Ashes, and they're going after him now.
And they did not get away that easily. So both tanks are now down. They did happen to get Cookie back up, but unfortunately they're already split up. They're already broken apart. This is Bizkts' opportunity to just keep rolling through. Ripken charging after those tanks. This is going to be a nice quick take too. He's just pushing hard.
Yeah, they're ready to go. They got 2 people capping and everyone else.
Like I'm all for the fact that there's so much love in there for Kill Will's hog, but oh my god, Ripken's hog has just been lethal.
So the reason they haven't pushed so just now is because Kyle ended up going down there at the end of that stagger.
Ah.
But now everyone's back and they're pushing forward now.
Both coalescence.
Golden Boys got the coalescence out. Yeah, you got both. Dude.
Yeah, they were both going at the same time.
Yeah,
Out comes the blade.
here comes the blade. It's taken down. Yeah, no, he was taken down almost right away by Hanzo.
Trying to keep this point alive.
But the picks are coming on both sides. I think you still got 3 alive for Cousins Senior.
And it does look like Cousins came back as Doomfist instead.
Originally, I thought they would be able to hold this pretty easily, but now it's kind of sketchy. That's a huge pulse bomb. That'll stabilize it for them. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up Ripkins and seeing if they can get Cousins as well with their own hurry.
Yeah, once Ripkin's gone, a lot of the pressure can be flipped over.
This will heal you.
Alright, so 4:30 left on the clock. They managed to get 2 ticks. And it looks like we're gonna be set up for a pretty good overtime round if they end up taking this. We got the coalescence coming through again from Pat. He's almost on another one. And we got the supercharger waiting for overrated.
Out comes first coalescence, second coalescence. They're just really gonna end up being like healing it.
Yeah,
healing and damaging.
it's a more a counter game.
Yeah.
They're just gonna use it whenever the opponent uses it.
Bizkts
Ripken
takes
got
out
hooked
Cousins. Unfortunately, looks like Kaylee does happen to end up. Luigi does happen to get wrong Lucio.
Kyle ended up getting a couple picks there on the McCree, including one with the high noon, but it wasn't enough.
He did build that pretty
They got
quick
both
though.
their tanks up. Yeah, that was quick. They got both their tanks ult for this push now. And they're close, somewhat close to lead. Whereas Overrated Cookie's still sitting on the supercharger and they've got it beat up as well. They might, wow, they almost snuck that.
Oh, almost missed the shot. He doesn't get taken down. Luigi ends up seeing the back line, kind of pulling themselves out after they ended up realizing that fight was over with.
They almost snuck it. They got it to 90%, but now it looks like they need to start being a little bit more.
Check this out.
I don't know if careful is the right word, but
Yeah.
time starts sneaking up on you a little bit now.
Oh yeah, because you're now already in the deficit, you know, underneath, and you know that the fight is probably going to last a good at least another 30 seconds.
Yeah, unless they sneak it right here again.
Hogs, Will's coming in for a cold hog, pushing everybody off the point, and they're just forcing them away.
Oh, they got the beat down, but they didn't get to save 9 flowers.
It's okay, they don't have, Ripken is, still alive, but they don't have Kill Will, so if he's actually able to get out Cookie, goes down himself.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough.
Nope.
Because he's still got 9 powers is back on the hand, and that's a little bit of that was a quick swap.
Yeah, that was literally
That's
probably
almost
to get back
desperation
in.
at this point. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely a desperate move, right?
back onto the Ursa.
I mean, he's such an easy target to hook, so I mean, it's probably not a smart idea to stay on him, but...
No, but I think they thought that they had a chance there to take, and that's why he wanted to get back so quick.
Yeah. For sure.
Alright, they're in clear 2-fight territory at most. VX is sneaking here on the right side of Tracer. He's looking for a pick. He's looking for a pulse bomb.
And they all happen to get pulled off of the high ground, so that gives actually Bizkts a little bit of time to actually reset up and take over the advantage point. First hook comes out, and they do happen to end up pulling Kill Will and get him immediately. Out comes the... Oh, Doomfist was right in front of him at that point in time. That was so unfortunate.
VX gets the pulse on Luigi. But the fight is on point now. And Rifkin is blowing people away with that hog haul. Now it's Ashes with the Hammond.
Oh, and the missed sleep dart while the Reaper's up on Luigi.
It looks like they're gonna get it here. It's just a matter of getting down the Tracer.
Yeah. Well, that does end up giving an additional 30 seconds-ish to, or about 20 seconds roughly, actually.
Yeah.
To,
the key was getting it before
Ashes.
overtime, because then you trigger an overtime round for both of you instead of just having to settle for a draw.
Oh, definitely. Well, yeah. Well, it wouldn't actually...
Settle for a draw if you hold.
Yeah, well, that one wouldn't have been a draw if they ended up losing it, but... So we're now
If they
going
kept
into...
in overtime, then they wouldn't have gotten an attack round, though.
Oh yeah, because you have to now get the 33% on attack from... But that still would have been almost 3 minutes to try and get 33%,
To get 30%, yeah.
on
and all
this
that for a
point.
draw. It's been done before.
It has been. I'm just sitting here thinking...
And that's part of the reason why you got VX coming on Bastion here to hold this.
Yeah.
He hates Bastion too.
But,
I just want to point out, both Cousin and Kyle have made some key swaps in these last couple of maps, going on the Reaper for last fight, because you know the fight's going to be on point, and he has a huge advantage there. Because Reaper cleaned up on that last fight as well.
Probably actually would not have happened if
Still
they
loving
didn't
on
swap.
Will.
We do have the bunker set up in the traditional spot here. They do have no shield, and both tanks got some body blocks just to make sure that there was no hook on Vix. Pretty key, but now you have both the supports kind of by themselves with Reaper and Hog underneath. It is so split up at this moment in time.
20 seconds to touch point.
Kyle's going to be
They got a Reaper touching point. Going right for the tanks. Vix just took down Cousin. We got Vix on point. There's a Junkrat trap.
Reaper is now up on point. Oh, but gets obliterated by the Bastion.
Protect Vix! Protect him! There's a tire. Taking down Cousin. Who's touching point? Here comes Moira.
Was.
That's gonna...
Big sets
Alright, so
right
here's
up in the
your 3-minute
window.
hold coming up, eh? Guardians?
I know, right?
Your potential 3-minute hold here.
Oh, you guys don't recognize the third caster? That's Killswitch, or as Zanny knows him, Canadian.
True. Yeah.
Who's
my name
truly
is
the
Phil
second
Switch.
Canadian
I play
in
on
here?
Cloud9.
Yeah, you guys know him.
It's a very Canadian chat right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
Casting group.
I got my duo Canadians right now.
So I know we have Guardians and Arya Casting. Who's actually... Oh, okay, so it was Psy.
Yeah. But Zanny said he was wondering too, so I was like, you should be the one to know. You love him.
Yeah, I
we've had
thought
some
you
interesting
played with
casting
each other, eh?
sessions.
Don't you
We
start
casted
with the
together,
A.
too.
What are you talking about, eh?
Ah!
Oh boy.
Oh boy, no.
Don't you know?
Wouldn't that be like Minnesota? The don't you know?
That's pretty close. Minnesota's just lower Canada.
They love hockey almost as much as we do, so.
They're just wannabe Canada. That's all
You
they
know what?
are.
I actually see that. I mean, based off of the stereotypes that How I Met Your Mother came out with, yeah. The fact that they're
Based
like
off
super
of,
polite, apparently, too.
They are. Based off of the fact that their football stadium collapsed because it got covered in snow.
Ah. It's just the snow. Everybody gets so much more polite about each other. Eh? I don't know.
Here
what
comes a Simbastion. I like Simbastion. Because it just, there's a little bit more opportunity to be creative.
Ooh, and they do happen to get a teleport right to point. Sim already. Oh, they're doing the sim on the.
Sim on the defense.
Sim is
I saw
Bastion right away.
I saw the teleporting from the Reaper, and I saw the teleporter go in front as well from Sim. Thought they were same team for a second. I was like, wait a sec, this does not seem right.
We're down 3 on defense.
They're in trouble here.
They are in trouble. Like, this is gonna be. They just got supports and a tank at the moment, so.
Yeah, all the Ashes need to do is walk forward, which they've proven that they've been very good at recently.
Luigi did a good job at just kind
point.
of touching a knot. Solid hook. On
Alright,
that
2
Tracer
lanes.
too. Burn Ashes. They're saying, we do not want this to go into a 3-0 scenario. We are going to reverse sweep this shit.
Play of the game.
Okay, even the Canadians know that shots of maple syrup is gross. Maple syrup is delicious, but I'm not doing a shot of it.
I've done a shot of it before, but we did it just for shits, not for actual, you know, not because we actually enjoyed it.
Canadian Kush maple leaves.
Canadian Kush is just Canadian Kush, it's legal here.
I was just gonna say, it's just go out BC, man. Alright, so we now move on to Escort, which I believe you said
Gibraltar?
was Gibraltar, yeah.
Wait, let me check. Real quick.
Watch point Gibraltar,
Yep,
yeah.
watch point. And if we do go into a tiebreaker, we go to Lijiang.
That does
Alright.
also, for those who haven't actually been here the entire stream, it is 2-1 for the Battle Bizkts. Burnt Ashes just picked up their very first win, and we did have somebody who just dropped out, it looks like. Are we bringing somebody else in?
Let me check game chat real quick.
Ligma in for 9
Yep,
flowers.
pull Ligma in. Ligma.
Alright,
Who I
perfect.
think is gonna go on to tank, if I remember correctly. So, just so everyone knows, since caster has been brought up a lot in the chat, if you apply to be a caster, since we do pugs now, we're having Tay and Bacon trial new casters during those. I've given them the power to do that one.
It's a good way for also not only seeing what talent we actually have out there before we end up getting them live on stream, but if there's anybody that can use a little bit
Bloxers
of
and
coaching.
Dax are the two that have applied recently.
Oh, excellent.
You know, that sounds like a good idea, because even from, like, if you're applying to be a caster, you don't know what it's going to be like until you get on there.
It's true.
And it might not be for you, it might be a little bit different than you expected. It's a good way to, you know, test it out before you actually go through with it.
Do we have a okay
We got
from
readies
either
on both
captains?
sides. Yeah.
Bitchin'.
We're good.
We're going. Let's get map 4 underway. Will this bring us to a 5th map? Is my big question right now.
I hope so.
I hope
What do
so
you think
too.
we're going to see here?
I was just gonna end up asking you that based off of what we were seeing before. I think we're actually obviously gonna see more of the Orisa hog, to be honest. Like it has been
who's on
successful in
defense
both
first?
teams. It will be Battle Bizkts on defense first.
They're probably gonna go for Bastion and Pharmacy.
Okay.
Maybe.
Bastion Pharmacy is pretty powerful.
Yeah, here especially.
I don't know. I'm holding out hope we get a little bit, because, you know, in a team environment, you have a little bit more coordination than you do in ranked. I'm hoping to see a little bit of dive here. Dive's pretty powerful on first point.
Oh, especially for the attack. So you want to see Ashes kind of take out a little bit of a dive. Actually, I could see it too.
They ran the Winston for first.
Even with an Orisa.
Oasis
Oh wait, no, was it Orisa? No, it was Reinhardt.
Oh, they're going Widow Sombra.
Okay, it looks like we're seeing double sniper set up for Ashes, but we're gonna end up Widow Sombra.
Sombra is a very good defensive pick here. I like it.
Widow is solid choice.
There's a
throughout
lot of good
this
places
attack
to
and defense,
camp out and hack health packs, and then you can just hide behind a team, get the key hack onto a tank or something, and then go back. It's very easy to be a safe slumber here.
Do you want a bandage for that?
They've swapped out the Sombra though. They're now on a soldier.
Ah, you disappoint me, Kyle.
I know.
He's a
I wanted to
soldier
see some-
one trick.
Oh.
Yeah, Blocks, you're gonna get a tryout with Bacon. You can either join the Pug tomorrow morning, or you can do another one later on.
Alright, just like everyone guessed, Orisa Hog is what we were getting for tanks.
Oh, 100% knew we were going to be seeing Orisa Hog. Between Ripken and Kill Will, their hook accuracy has been such an integral part of team fights. That
They got the Bastion right away.
Yeah.
With exactly what you were saying, that Hog hook, the Halt hook combination.
It's just such a strong thing, like, to get yourself that quick pick, like, ooh, and Will gets pulled out of his team for a second. He does actually manage to get back, but they are getting the point pushed a little bit. This is going to be the area where it's going to be the most difficult for them to get the payload past, though, because it's the easiest spot to defend up point A.
The Halt hook came through on Hudson's side, but they're getting the picks on Ashes.
This Doomfist is getting really aggressive here, but it's not going to be any match for Ripken since he's got his whole hog. I don't even know. Never mind. Kill Will happens to actually take him out with that hook.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to take this first one here. That was a quick take.
A very quick take. Ashes is showing that they've actually got their shit together after the first two rounds. Granted, round one. Oh! That is not looking good for Bizkts, having 2 picks right off the start.
Those are not staggers that you want right now.
No, especially when you have somebody as integral as like the Baptiste involved with that one.
My ultimate is ready.
And they've commanded a lot of space before the payload actually even got through its animation getting through. So they have all this free open area that they now control, which is going to be great for their clock.
They got a res on this.
Oh, and Blue takes out their Ana in the back line. Still just commanding dominance here.
There, but then absolutely shut down by DX as well as the rest of the team. I would guess that they'd swap off the soldier now. Yep, there comes the Sombra.
Oh, they're coming back with the Sombra. Now, who do you think is actually going to end up being Sombra, or who do you think should be, at least, the primary focus for the hacks?
The tanks. It has to be, if you want to get Orisa, you want to get her when her shield is low before she puts a new one down. Otherwise, just keep hacking the hog. You'll farm your ult super quick.
Yeah,
and you'll invalidate the Halt hook combos.
I was going to say, at that point in time, you're now opening up all of your Halt hooks. Like, you don't even need to worry about trying to get above a shield.
They're not even letting me get out of spawn here. The payload is barely turning
Ripken trying to, but knocks himself off the map. You hate to see it.
Jeez. This is just not good.
I mean, he does take 2 out in the process, but... Oh no, sorry, no, that was Kill Will, actually.
Back on the Reaper.
Ooh.
A lot of people low, but that was another clutch immortality from the Golden Boy.
We got a weak Moira on the thing. Well, meanwhile, we got Doomfist now on both sides. The amount of, like... both teams are going for the whole, like, immediate pick potential, right? Just to get that advantage. You're seeing between, like, Widowmakers coming out, the whole Halt hook coming out, Doomfist coming out. They're all geared towards that whole thing of, let's get the advantage real quick by getting a real quick pick right off the start of the fight.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. The Ashes were having a lot of success right off the top with that. And they've been able to, they literally steamrolled. That was a huge speed run. 4:23 left on the clock. And then the Bizkts realize that, okay, they're getting rolled. They need to figure out a way just to get some sort of advantage. They know they have spawn advantage here at the very end. One pick, it helps a ton, and that's why they went for that. It just didn't end up working out. And now they've got the challenge of trying to match the speed run and take it in overtime. Otherwise, we're going to map 5.
Ready for battle.
Let's see. So, Ashes have a lot of time.
That is a lot of time.
They have a lot of time. I wasn't watching. I'm just kinda doing league stuff while you guys talk. I'm gonna pose this to a chat question into the casters. Somebody said that hitboxes change depending on what skin you're using, and we have people saying that was proven to not be true, and others saying that no one really agreed that it is true.
Alright,
But I'm curious if anyone has anything that would prove that to be true, that hitboxes change. I know
I can't
Bacon said
confirm or deny it at
Hanzo's
the moment.
texture, the wolf skin texture for Hanzo, the hitbox does not match the skin. It is the standard
It's because
hitbox.
I'm pretty sure it's a standard hitbox, and the thing that's weird about it is because with the wolf, like, I always find that when I'm trying to get a headshot on a Hanzo with the wolf, not only does Hanzo naturally just stand with his, like, side facing you rather than his front, so he's a thinner target if you're directly facing him to
You
begin
gotta
with.
aim low.
But now with the headdress thing that he has on in the wolf skin, it just seems like one solid, like, head thing. There's no, like, definitive neck to whatever that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel I struggle with hitting it at myself in the head, because sometimes I hit what I feel is the head.
Yeah, I don't think the hitbox
I don't
itself
think it's
changes. It's just the texture.
Yeah.
The skin itself could be bigger. Like, take Diva's Academy skin. It's more boxy than rounded, but the hitbox is still the same.
It's actually something
That is a massive
that
hack
was a
coming
huge
through.
hack. Like, half the team over half the team got hacked. This is going to actually give a
They got
lot of
5 people.
headway. Blue taken out
Just
by
to bring it back to
Ripken.
base a little bit, that comp that you mentioned, Arya, that Kyle's team likes using, the pharmacy with the Bastion, is what the Ashes have been pulling out to perfection here until that
I
hack
see.
came through.
Yeah.
But even the hack didn't really stop the barrage.
It didn't stop the barrage, but it got the... I mean, they're coming here to recontest, but it got them the movement that they needed.
Oh, Ripken almost ends up getting Golden Boy out of his immortality field with a shot and hook. That was pretty clever. It didn't quite work, but it was pretty clever.
It looks like they're in a hold here. Might need another good EMP there, cuz.
Yeah, it looks like that's what they're gonna
Yeah,
end
they
up
were
needing.
holding
Right.
that low ground there in the little tunnel underneath the bridge with
Next
that
don't count for
Bastion bar.
hitbox, do they?
No, but there's
See you later.
There's a fine line
suggestion
between-
by a lot of people where it's just like, don't aim directly for the head, aim for next, because if you miss and you hit the body instead, you're still getting at least the body shot, whereas if you miss the head,
you get nothing.
you get nothing,
Ripken
right?
with the pick on the far.
There's a lot going on here.
And there is.
Now
And
he's
then
got the
right now,
Bastion.
Cousin is
This
just
might be the
farming
push.
this EMP. It's all he's trying to do from afar. It's what won the last fight, and it's what they're banking on to win
Ripken's
this
coming
one.
out with an ult as well. He's just putting the team on his back right now if he gets hooked.
Right now,
And
they're
this
just,
should be the pull right now. This should be the point.
and they now
they
have an
just need to take
EMP
that
for the
far.
next big fight.
I'm out of here.
And that'll come in really handy because they've been having a lot of trouble against this so far.
You missed it, Cousin? There you
I-
go.
Better.
I just look at the chat, and we have someone that donated 1,000 bits.
Holy smokes! Link Zero
He's,
sausages.
Link
that
the
what it was?
sausages. Yeah. Donated 1,000 bits and said my life is a lie in response to Nex not being part of a
And the barrage.
Double barrage!
But gets taken out in the process by the Battle Mercy. Pat taking over for the damage dealers on Bizkts' side.
This is a golden
The hack through on Golden Boy. Golden Boy was tagged twice, he's super low.
It's a golden game because we got Golden Boy. He's probably so happy. Like, there's 2 tier 2 players on Ashes right now.
That's true.
Against four GMs.
That is very true.
Then again, I mean, Kyle doesn't really play a lot anymore.
Oh.
Because he's in school and working, but even still,
I feel that
like...
on a personal level.
It hits home.
It still works.
Alright, so they made the swap onto the McCree. They've got a whole ton of ults here. Ashes are in a very good position right now. And it looks like Kyle just swapped onto Bastion.
Yeah, because Kyle, he swapped over to Pharah for a sec, didn't he? Out comes the EMP.
EMP gets
Kill Will
through.
gets taken out quick. Blue about to go next. He does make it onto the...
He got hacked, but he managed to stay up there.
Yeah, he got onto the shuttle just in time. Not in time for that hook.
By VX takes out Luigi.
Guess sausages got that extra bread.
They got enough to push this still, and it looks like they're gonna give it a shot until the Rock comes through now. Right now, if I were them, I want to get as many ults out of Ashes as I possibly can in preparation for that last push.
Yeah, that was a dangerous
And
spot for
Cousins
that.
needs to grind that EMP.
Yes. He's pretty close, though, so...
He is.
Yeah, 30
That's
seconds.
their win condition right now. They either need someone to just straight up outskill quick or they need that EMP.
That almost may have been
good
it.
Hook there.
They just need to take out this
So they got
Pharah, and they should be able to... Yep. They can
Bomber's
just take care
running
of this.
around. He's getting ready. Trying so hard to farm that
Less than
EMP.
10% to go. They did take out the Pharah, and they've taken out the thing. This may actually very well be it, but... Oh, Kyle does
Huge
get hooked.
EMP. Gets 4.
Are we about to go into a tiebreaker?
No, this
Not
is...
not if they have anything to say about it. They want this second.
We still got to go to the third point afterwards anyways.
Cookie's holding it down! He was
Hacked
not
out
going
offense
down!
or coalescence.
This is nuts. We're at like
Just the healers trying so hard to keep this going.
Your golden boy over there was holding it down. He was
Yeah, he was
evading
popping
like
off
no
until,
other.
until he ended up getting that hack, and then still he was just helping each other out.
Well, I think the hack
Will
might have
does get
actually
taken out.
gave him more contesting because it gave him the ability to fade away, and
Right.
not go down.
He can't fade when he's hacked, but it hacked him out of coalescence.
I mean, he gets to move. He has more ability to do other
Cousins
things.
is already coming up on another EMP. He's close.
He's getting
But now is where you start looking at the time bank, and you're in trouble here.
yeah, this
You
is...
have no mistakes. You cannot have any mistakes.
And we got a barrage that's about ready to come out from Blue here.
There's good halt on a hook
Not
onto,
needed at the moment though.
Larissa.
Looks like they can hold on to it and keep him in this final fight.
They gotta regroup here. They ended up losing the Mercy ult, but they have EMP. The Ashes are sitting on... They basically have 6 ults. This is tough.
Yeah. Oh yikes.
Arya, you might get your wish. This might be a map 5.
Oh,
EMP gets
hacked! Can't
But
get
the
this
coalescence
barrage
got
out.
through.
Comes out.
There's the barrage.
Does get
Taking
both.
2
That's a
down.
solid barrage. Gets 2, doesn't die.
Will
Oh,
going in there.
gets the Mercy
Pharaoh
when she goes
getting
for
a
the
third.
res. This
Getting a 4th from Farah.
Ripping with the whole hog, but it's
And
not
this-
going to be enough, and it looks like we're going to map 5.
Oh. Way to bring it back. Burnt ashes.
God!
Who thought
Popping
that they were dead at
off.
halftime? Because they
Yeah.
are not now.
Who said they suck? Oh look, there we got Will.
Kiwi.
There we go.
Ah, you better clip this.
I'm calling him Kiwi, man. I don't care. The environmental.
I was gonna say it was a fire, especially since the other hog was whole hogging at the same time.
That 5A.
So now we actually have on stream from both angles of that one, because I was actually watching it from.
You were casting Ripkins.
Yeah, as he gets knocked off the thing, and then now we got Will's side of the story.
So we're going into Lijiang, which I think might have a holiday.
Does it?
I don't think
It
so.
might only be it might only be a lunar one.
I think
Which
it
you're
has.
free to use if you want to.
Okay, sure. Yeah, why not?
Just to keep the festivities going. When's our next game? Our next game's tomorrow, which does have Eichenwald, so we'll get to see the new one in the league game.
So yeah, there is a Lunar New Year version. So we'll use this one.
Kyle's on tank now. They want the swap, and Ligma's in its DPS. They're just letting you know.
Okay, so they're
They don't have to
not
tell us
swapping in those. They're
Not
just swapping
in any
roles.
subs, just swapping roles. Yeah.
Okay,
And both sides are ready when you're good.
perfect. Let's get this final map on the go. This is the deciding round.
Blocks, you do play tomorrow afternoon. It's Salty versus Eutropa at 2 p.m. And we do have a pug at 10 a.m. I'm pretty sure, right? Or is it 11?
10 a.m. EST time zone.
That'll be interesting because we got
Can
the
you
new look salty dogs
can you
as
kick
well.
out
don't
the
we?
spectator?
Who is the spectator?
They're on a different team. They're not supposed to be spectating.
Oh yeah, because it says.
Yeah.
Initiating.
I'm actually also going to
Thanks.
change it to invite only now. 'Cause I didn't change it after you gave it to me.
Thank you. But yeah, Salty and Eutropa go against each other tomorrow, with Salty having a lot of new players.
Yeah, they have a brand new team.
Unholy moved down. I know that much. I forget who moved up into their team, to be honest.
There's been a whirlwind of pickups there. Pickups,
Yeah,
drops, swaps.
He's been going.
Well,
Which
that's
is good,
Interesting
like,
to see
it's
what
a
they
good
can.
thing.
Yeah, 100%. It'll be interesting to see what they can put together on such short notice, though.
Ready.
I'm just gonna drop the clip of Kill Will's play of the game in chat for all of his little fans.
Oh, it's already been clipped, has it? Is that what Sai was doing?
Sai's there.
All right,
Thank
we
you
got the
very much,
Hogarissa
Sai.
on both sides, the
Yeah,
Moira
yeah.
and Lucio for the Bizkts,
We're gonna see a Torb
and Mercy Moira for
on
the
Ashes. Oh,
Will
yeah.
we have a Torb?
We have a
might swap,
Torb
we'll
on
see.
Ashes. Yeah, he may be just be trolling.
Salty's for sure gonna
No, he's
forward
walking
him.
out.
No, he's sticking. No, he went
No,
to
there he
to
is.
Reaper.
Yeah, we got the Reaper counter.
What was he going as?
Torb.
He was a Torb.
So it does look like Bizkts are actually taking over. Oh, they're actually all going through white, and they actually managed to get through white first, and they actually have re-rotated, but
Ooh.
Ripken gets
That
booped
was a
off
boop.
immediately.
That was huge. Now they just need to push forward a little bit, be safe with it, and look into the danger.
Eutropa does have a new
Loki's getting
support.
in.
I'm not sure if he's gonna play tomorrow or not.
Reaper's now on the back line. Does take out the McCree. Has to
Yeah,
end
they
up
just turned
getting
that one
out.
around.
I hear a lot of Reaper happening.
There
You
was a
gotta
lot of
watch
Reaper.
out for the Reaper, man.
Mochi and Vix are both presently on Reaper, so right now,
Reaper?
yeah.
Aw, man.
It's funny because it's like it's just like half the
Barrage
team
is already
is
ready for
different, but the core's play style is the
For
exact
blue.
same for both teams, right?
The Reaper's gonna kill
That
our
was a
whole
fast
team
barrage.
again.
They might not be ready for that. They might not be expecting it.
Nope.
This
Because
baby
Moki
is-
just popped up on Reaper, and he's not even close
They're
to
going
his
in for a flank right now. They're going in for it, and it comes out. Does pick up two, but gets poked out of it,
Gets both
still
healers,
got
but they don't
two.
need healers. They've got damage dealers.
right?
Kyle and Ligma just
Jeez.
held that down. Kyle on main tank is a very scary thing. Like,
Well, that
how
is
do you
his
think he
primary
got
role,
to
right?
top 500?
Is that Kyle's primary role?
Yeah,
believe so.
Kyle's an Orisa main.
Oh, I did not know that.
Orisa one trick read. The
I mean,
hook off. There
last time
goes
he was at least.
Kill Will. That was a great halt by Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle is going. That Creeper Reaper rolling like the streets.
Blue trying to go for some of those cheeky boops off the bridge. Gets nothing but shield and then gets pulled, picked out of the sky. They do get the res off though. Oh, they get Ripkin.
How did he get? What?
If that hook actually did not grab him, he actually probably would have just fallen into the well. That actually would have been a lot. I mean, they got him anyways, but would not have needed as much effort.
Trades coming through on both sides. Smokey's down before he could ult. And here comes VX with the Reaper ult, and this might be enough to turn it around. They're gonna take this point.
Fire.
So now they've taken it. They've got 4 ults to defend with, but
Is ready.
the Bizkts have 4 ults of their own as well.
From the shadows.
Whoa. Cannot get through the wall. Does look like it. Bizkts is going to be trying to go through white, but unfortunately
Luigi gets taken out.
picked real quick.
Those
They're
Moira
gonna have to
balls are always
disengage.
annoying, aren't they?
Yeah, well, he got hooked as well, so it was a hook to the Moira ball,
This
right?
is true.
It was just unfortunate. Like this, they're gonna have to sit and regroup for a little bit because right now you got like
This is kind of what's happening at the
Bara.
beginning of Hollywood too. Remember when they had that 4-minute time bank just to get 1 tick, and they spent the first 3.5 minutes sort of.
not letting
Is this
Pat
really
get
gonna get
back.
to 99.99?
They've got 2 fights still here, I think.
Yeah,
I know, but
They're
still,
just
Not if
why
they
is it
keep
gotta be
this
so
up.
even?
If they keep this up, where they keep, like for instance, like Blue just got pick on Pat while they were trying to get back. If they keep trying to keep the numbers uneven, they can't even have Bizkts go in for a fight. So they are allowing the fight to go in. We got
Pat's
Barrage that's
ult's
coming in.
through.
Coming for Barrage. Oh, saved. Sort of.
Nice. I think he got hooked out of that one.
He got hooked out of it, but he did end up getting the beat. Unfortunately, he still got high
Ligma
noon.
pulled out of his Beyblade.
He got the Mercy, but he got traded out. That was a huge beat from
Oh no, I was on somebody else
Blue. Will
for
they
it.
turn this around? No, it's going to be a huge fight on point here. It's a 3v3.
It's still even on both sides, I think.
No, it looks like
Mercy Res is coming out.
Bizkts
Oh,
are
gets
trying hard
blocked.
to pull this out. And that might be the swap, but they'll be able to recontest.
Right now with
Pharaoh's
Will.
gonna
At least
come
they're
right in and
recontesting
win.
now. They don't want to even let it swap.
Nope.
Again,
Still got Pat again.
Farah has had so many
that might be
barrages in that round. Like that was at least
Yeah.
4 or 5.
He had a lot of barrages, but I think he got more value out of his boots, to be honest.
Agreed.
He got hooked out of a barrage, got blocked one, and beated another.
One of them he did get both supports.
He did,
oh no,
but then they won that fight.
They still
the
lost the
Cousins
fight.
won that fight.
Yeah, that's correct.
I'll be watching over.
Totally forgot about that.
And the Kill Will Kiwi supporters are up in arms. They're calling it rigged.
Rigged. Rigged my ass. Yeah, we ended up giving one team Hog 7,000 HP.
Yeah, just one though.
Just the one. Will.
Scripted game, paid casters. I wish we were paid.
Yeah, being paid would be fucking
Alright,
fantastic.
both of them are going to take this fight on white here. We got a Line and a Hog for Cousins' side. For the Bizkts side. And they're going to make
Donate
it work. We
to
got
us.
May. First look at May here as well.
We could be
Ripken,
like Blizzard
Jesus.
status paid casters.
I don't think they actually make terrible amounts. I mean, they all live in a friggin' apartment together.
They all live in one.
Alright, so the
Well, if you ever
Bizkts gonna
see
take this
Sideshow streaming, oh, Ripken does end up getting locked in. Oh no, sorry, it was
That
Kyle.
was unfortunate for Kyle. And a huge hook on Luigi.
Paid actors. You want rigged games, pay
Here
us.
comes May, he's just walking forward.
I mean, pay us and we can pretend they're rigged. Do you guys not realize that teabags are allowed?
Yeah, the only times we don't allow it is if the captains have agreed that, like, you know, we don't want it this match. Well, sorry, if one doesn't, we typically just end up saying, okay, the one team doesn't want it, it's not allowed.
Which is fair.
It is fair, because at least this way, it's kind of like, we'll have some games that do have it, because there is a mind game that comes with, you know, some BM stuff. And that's just as
That's a huge pick.
strategic.
That was a great hook.
No value coming out of that bloom.
Blossom.
It's unfortunate.
Blossom.
Cookie is all over Ripken here.
Time to change it up.
Give Will some action for the stream. They all want to see Will.
You should be a peak
I'll
performance.
find out where the fuck I put him. Or I guess where he is.
So the Ashes hold on to that one,
try
but they use
the left
both support
bumper.
ults to do
It is.
so. Whereas the Bizkts have a beat and hog ult.
Was it?
Meanwhile, we get to see him almost get knocked off the
Cousins gets two.
map.
Ripkins goes, sends May into the oblivion.
Someone just said Ripkin, more like Rip Napkin.
Say that all you want, they're winning.
For the moment, I mean, it was tied up right there.
Well, they also got .1 too, so if they map, say they get this
They
round.
used the freeze too, and they didn't get anything out of it. So now the Bizkts have a huge ult advantage here.
Pull in from Ripken does end up getting picked off by
Got
Mochi
the res
though.
on Orisa with Golden's ultimate behind them.
It's tough, they're just holding this door now because they made a swap on the Larissa, it's a little bit easier.
Ooh, Ligma.
Going in.
Mochi just
Vix just kind of blocked the Reaper in there with the wall. There.
Vix is throwing by killing his team. And they're not going to get anywhere
No,
because they're going to have
holding them
whole
at spawn,
hog.
They can't even go in.
This is gonna.
And that's it. That's the
this is
point.
gonna be a
That-
Biscuits game.
Yeah.
That's the match.
But for a
Gonna
brand
be
new team
three.
being
That
Burnt
was
Ashes,
so
they
good.
did fantastic.
They did a very good job.
They did amazing.
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 And as much chat as I'd love the fact that you guys are giving Will so much love, I can't give Will the MVP.
Yeah,
We
I
can give him
wouldn't
an
either.
honorable mention.
He'll get an
though.
honorable mention because his hooks were on point. I just couldn't even
I
if
would
they
say
won.
all the tanks in general deserve an honorable mention because there was a lot of good combinations there.
Yeah, the coordination from all tanks actually was pretty solid. But I mean, you need that if you're going to actually run the Orisa's hog.
I don't know who you even want to give MVP to be honest.
I have a couple of choices in mind, but I want to hear what you guys think first.
My choice was on the losing team. So.
Mine
Well,
was
let's hear
on
it. Let's hear
Ripken
your
at the
reasoning.
moment.
I would give it to Kame still.
Oh yeah.
Because he had consistent barrages, dragons. He was getting picks consistently throughout the whole game, even when his team was down. And he was sustainable on his own. So I would still give it to him.
I
But if
think
we
I
have
would
to
have
give it
to-
from the winning team, I'd probably give it to Ripken or Ligma.
I'd have to give it to Ripken or Luigi. I was still
Luigi
impressed by
was
Luigi's
great.
support play, but Ripken ended up coming through with a lot of clutch picks when they needed it.
Yeah, I think Ripken had the biggest impact on a lot of their one fights. Was where my thought process was going. Because
And again,
even without
like,
the
it's not
Hulk hook,
perfect. We can't
his
see
hooks were
everyone's
still
point of
great.
view, but just from what we saw.
Yeah, exactly. I think that, but I mean, yeah, no. Kame's Farah was great. Like she and that. You said Kame. Is it he or she? Am I gonna get this wrong?
I don't know. I don't know
I
what
just call
Kame
them
is.
blue because that's what
Blue's-
the PSN says.
Yeah, exactly. Blue's ability to get like in what was it? Garden Center. I can't remember what the heck the map is in Lijiang. But those.
Someone said give it to a support.
I mean, I stand by the fact that I think Lucio
still
did a
think
very
that
like
Luigi, yeah,
Luigi
like-
did a very good
Luigi
job.
left though.
But
I
yeah,
mean, we
no,
can
that
still
would be my
give it to
honorable
them
mention,
without
whatever.
doing the interview. Is all. I mean, it doesn't. We don't have to do a MVP interview every time.
Yeah, we don't have to. It's just.
It's up to you guys. What does the chat think? Who on the Battle Biscuits would you give it to? And we can definitely give Kill Will fan favorite. We can give him that. Give it to Pat. Danny said Ripken. Well, there, I knew they were all gonna leave, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Aria MVP. Thanks, Sai.
I feel there's a bias there.
Yeah, a little
Just
bit.
tad.
That's okay. That's my minion. That's besides the point.
All right, so are we coming to a conclusion here, or on who to give it to?
I personally, if I have to pick one from Biscuits, I'm gonna give it to Ripken.
Yeah, I would stand with that
Luigi.
one as well.
Luigi is a very close second, though.
And my honorable mentions are gonna go to Luigi, Pat, and Blue.
I like it. I like it. And then yes,
Alrighty.
obviously Will being the fan favorite.
And Kill Will definitely gets fan favorite.
Kiwi, thanks for
Like-
bringing out your fans to watch our stream. Well, that's what it looks like right there.
Sai said I could never
someone
be
said
biased.
that damn hangover.
Will only used 1% of his power. Beware next game.
Good.
I mean, I think
wanna
their
see
team
it.
has definitely put themselves on the map.
You
I'm
guys
looking
are
forward
so
to next
cute.
game.
Yeah,
I am
definitely.
too. This is really good, and I'm really proud of them for just pulling it together and getting as far as they did with 2 tier 2 players subbing in for them.
Yeah, seriously. Golden
that
Boy
in
and
mind.
Vix, both tier 2. Like,
Yeah. Vix and Golden held their own.
great jobs. Great jobs.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Alright. Our next game is when? When's our next game?
Tomorrow it'll be the 2 p.m. I believe time slot, and it is our tier 2 game for Salt Dynasty versus Eutropa.
And we
that's
will
2
have
p.m.
3
EST.
different casters. Tay, Small, and Bacon will be casting tomorrow's game, as these 2 fuckers are probably going to be hungover.
Mm-hmm.
And I won't be around, so I am leaving it up to those minions. And,
Whatever gives you a day off.
yeah. And there's a pug tomorrow morning to try out 2 more casters for the future.
Indeed. So 10 a.m. tomorrow EST. If anybody happens to be awake at that point in time, message Forsaken Bacon. If you
Sai
haven't won
needs
any
to speak
details.
with Guardians.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why not me? Speak with me.
I was just gonna say, you know, Sai, just send me a DM, if there's whatever. Anyways, all right. Well then,
Slide in.
I don't know. Are we gonna call it here? Or...
Yeah, I mean, everyone kind of
Perfect.
left that we
Yeah.
were really giving MVP to, so.
Perfect. Well, thank you everyone for watching.
Did you hear a swear? Fuck!
I know I swore a
Hey,
couple
wait,
times.
wait,
but-
okay. Guardians.
Yo,
44 viewers. Just thought I'd share.
bitchin'. I'm gonna say that a lot of it is probably Kill Will's fans.
Bloxer MVP.
All right.
you guys are
Well, I'm gonna
great.
end this
right.
right now. If there's anything else you guys want to say?
No, just
I'm all
everyone
good
have a
on
good
that
night,
one.
good rest of your day.
Good
I hope
morning
you guys
for
enjoyed.
Oki.
All right. You guys have a good night then, guys.